And according to the book, that's the real reason of the writing of Highway to Hell.
Well, that's illegal in 8 states, that.
And that's how Celine Dion got called the Mule.
Apparently so.
Oof. I think that's the noise she made.
Oof.
Ooh, have it.
Yeah. All right.
Fancy a quiz after all that?
I'd love a quiz.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to give you 5 acts that have done covers of unusual or unexpected songs.
Jane McDonald.
No, actually, she's not on my list.
All right.
So, I'm going to give you 5. One of them I've made up.
Right.
Right, you follow
What,
me?
the acts or the song?
Easy, look. One of them is a figment of my imagination. 4 of them are real.
Right.
You've got to find the odd one out.
Go on then.
Miley Cyrus, Psycho Killer.
What? Billy Cyrus?
Millie
Millie.
Cyrus, Psycho Killer by Talking Heads. Greta Van Fleet, Rolling in the Deep. Muse, Hungry Like the Wolf. Cure, Dancing in the Moonlight.
Is that The Cure?
All right, The Cure.
Thank you.
Toots and the Maytals, Take Me Home Country Road.
What was the name of that last band?
Toots and the Maytals. They did Take Me Home Country Road, Cure, The Cure, Dancing in the Moonlight, Muse, Hungry Like the Wolf, Greta Van Fleet, Rolling in the Deep, and Miley Cyrus, Psycho Killer. Which one's wrong? Which one's the odd one out?
I'm going to go Muse.
I'm going to say Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet with Rolling in the Deep by Adele. They actually did that.
There. Okay.
I'm going to go with Muse.
Muse. You're good at this, but not today.
Oof.
Hungry Like the Wolf. Dun, dun, dun.
Mm-hmm.
No, they did that.
Yeah.
The odd one out is The Cure. They didn't do Dancing in the Moonlight. I thought the oddest one for me out of them 5 were Toots and the Maytals, and they did Take Me Home Country Road.
I can imagine them doing that though.
Take me home, that, you know, you get it because they're a reggae band, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or they were. I thought, I win.
A plus.
A plus for me.
Here's a question.
Go on then.
How many monthly streams would you have to get as an artist? Do you know this?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, how many monthly streams as an artist would you have to make per month to gain minimum wage in the UK?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a fair old question, that.
it's a fair old question.
I bet it's a fair old number and all.
How many streams? I'm going to say you're going to need 300,000.
300,000. I'm taking 300,000 monthly streams to reach minimum wage as a musical artist in the UK.
I'm going to go 500,000.
500,000. 500,000. We have a winner.
500,000.
It's 567,000 monthly streams.
Good Lord.
Do you know who has that currently to that exact number?
You too.
You two is at minimum wage.
I don't know.
Are they is it an
Somebody you don't
artist or a
expect, I
band?
think.
It's an artist.
It's an artist. Is it new or old?
Is it male or female?
Female.
I think it's his friend.
Female.
It's Alison Moyet.
Really?
Yeah.
She's on minimum wage.
She's on technically
minimum
from a streaming platform. She's on minimum wage, but she made a lot of money back in the day, and she still tours and she sells things. And she,
What,
so
like
she's not actually on minimum wage. But
Tupperware
if you just did, well, she sells like Avon.
Oh, right.
But if you just take the streams, then she would be gaining minimum wage.
Then again, that is just off one streaming platform, isn't it? So if she's doing Apple as well.
Yeah, it could be like, so she'll get
She's
two
just-
minimum wages.
Just above
Two
minimum
minimum wages.
Just above minimum wage.
Plus any gigs, any vinyl sales or CD sales. So there's always and there's always the old, revenue from previous hits.
Yeah, I mean, and if she was just on minimum wage now, according to a top streamer song, biggest hit, she's all cried out.
No.
Yeah, well, I can't think of any songs by her, to be honest. But now you mentioned that, I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on that one, I want to play you a little song. Do you remember in the past we've done misheard lyrics?
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you know that K.D. Lang can't stand gravy? Yeah?
Right.
Okay. Bear with me. Ready?
It's true. She don't like gravy.
There we go.
Yeah, so the Hounds of Love by Kate Bush were 40-year-old on Tuesday.
Wow. That's, yeah.
And today,
Which
is the 12th,
He likes to do this. He likes to tell
likes
the
to
date.
break the...
There's no way of me getting out today.
well, it doesn't mean to say it's got to go out. I'm just saying today's the 12th because it's a birthday,
Right.
the 50th birthday of the album Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
And have you seen what's happened to the album artwork?
They've all gone black.
With just text descriptions
Yeah.
about what the image should be.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like,
They've put like a sleeve over it, haven't they?
yeah, it's
Even
like,
on the streaming websites and everything.
it just says, like, a prism with light passing through, or two men shaking hands, one man's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, there's speculation of what's going to happen.
Oh.
It's either there's something going to be around the 50-year anniversary of Wish You Were Here, or
Yeah.
Roger's been at it again and is got the password to Spotify.
Yeah. But yeah, Wish We Were Here 50 years today.
Wow.
September 12th.
I know. It's
It's crazy, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It's good though. Well, it's good because people are still talking about it.
Well, they will do it probably in another 50 years as well.
So, well, we won't be around to find that out, but you're probably right.
I might be.
I like to think so.
He will be.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, there's every chance, you know. No, but all right, I won't. No, but you know, it's stood the test of time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a bit of a niche market, but it's so popular.
But then again, you could say that about any album.
No.
You could.
Well, this is a hot debate.
Yeah, it's not every
Two
album.
wordsmiths at play here.
Every album's not everybody's
you
cup
could.
of tea, aren't they?
I don't know. Because,
No.
you know, prog rock, or whatever you want to call it, it's got a certain amount of followers.
So it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, I know, but you said it could be.
Yeah, meaning every album is not everybody's cup of tea.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, I thought you were
it's
saying,
not just Wish You Were Here album.
I thought it
It's
was a Wayneism.
no, it's like every album is not everybody's cup of tea.
Well, obviously not.
He's
That's
just,
it.
putting new words in front of the
It
phrase.
just changes
Everyone's
the-
cup of tea.
It just changes the argument to make you fit.
But Roger has been at it again, hasn't he?
Bum bum.
Yes. Some boy.
I think it was his birthday over there, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah. Got worried one day last week. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, he's been
I'm sure he'll tell us.
he's been gobbing off, hasn't he? Expressing his views on
Gobbing off.
gobbing off.
What?
Talking about Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, he's
Jack's-
upset. Jack's
Jack's
or something.
run to his father's defence, and rightly so, because he says something like, you don't know what state he was in, or that state that he calls or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't remember the actual quote now. But he went.
There were
There's no need.
No need. We all knew he had problems, and
Yeah,
why are you
but-
trying to demise?
Yeah, but he lived his life the way he wanted to live it, and it's not for him to say whether that were right or wrong. You know, people look at Roger Waters and think, "Well, you're an arsehole," but yeah, he lives his life how he wants to live it, and
What, as an arsehole?
yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're entitled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wrong, really, what we're going off
Yeah,
about.
you don't. I've just agreed with what he said, then, though, haven't I?
No, but you don't have to voice your opinion on a public stage. You don't have to.
So vehemently.
After someone's just died, and then there's a lot of sensitivity around it. Like, if you've got nothing good to say, just don't say anything.
Yeah, that's a good motto.
I've not made it up.
And on that note,
No.
Yeah. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
It's quite similar to what I said in a way.
Who said that?
Gandhi.
No. Thumper off of Bambi. Well, Thumper's dad actually is to Thumper.
As he was thumping him.
He was slagging Bambi off. And Thumper's dad told that.
So I've got a sort of anniversary going on birthdays. A couple of days back. Now this literally blew my mind.
Well, you're saying literally, but
Well, not literally.
but words.
What? You're joking. Really? What happened there then? Freddie Mercury would have been 79.
Oh. I thought you were going to talk about this secret child he's got.
Oh, no, we know about that. It's not so secret
79.
anymore. Yeah, 79, Wayne.
What would he have looked like?
Yeah.
How old were he when he died? Were he 40?
Like 41 or something like that, maybe?
No,
They were early 40s, this one. I didn't know.
Mid 44 seems to ring a bell for some reason.
But you still think of him with that studded belt around his arm, don't you? And his vest and strong wash-down jeans.
I wonder if he'd still be wearing that now.
Probably.
At that age.
I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be, but what year did they finish with Freddie Mercury as lead singer, Queen?
Well, when he died, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
When was the last gig?
1989.
No.
Yeah.
88?
No.
I'd have gone 92.
1992.
9th of August at Nebworth
He died in
Park.
91, didn't
9th of August, Nebworth Park, 1986.
he? Oh, really?
Really?
The gig. Oh, a gig. Yeah, but they still
Final
produce
gig.
music. Yeah,
Final
right. Okay.
gig.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So it's been a long time since he actually played.
Mm.
But we just see him all this time, don't we?
40 years since he played.
Yeah, we just see him all the time, and he's got all this famous footage of him. So, it's frozen time at that time, and that's how we remember him.
Yeah,
we can't think of him as being 79.
I saw a video of not Brian Adams, Brian May, at a wedding.
Right.
He was it was like a family wedding. It weren't a fancy one. It was like it looked like a normal family disco, in a town hall, and there's a disco on. And him and his wife, Anita.
Yeah.
Dobson from, probably May now. But they were on dance floor just dancing.
Yeah.
To like some disco song.
Can't imagine Brian May doing that.
But it looked extremely ordinary.
Yes, he's a human being.
But then somebody went and spoiled it all by putting a Queen song on. Like, don't want to listen to that, does he? Don't want to listen to that. But he was dancing, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was quite nice.
He's very well liked, isn't he?
Yeah. Especially by badgers.
Especially by badgers, yeah.
Why would you think he wouldn't want to listen to Queen?
You probably just want to maybe escape the fact that you're Brian May for a moment.
They can't.
I know, but you don't need to hear it at a family event.
No, but
Will you be that guy? Hey, Brian.
I don't think
You don't want to be walking about saying
I bet you love this.
Brian May.
No, but is
I'm here.
it a family do? They all know who he is.
Yeah, so just leave me alone.
Well, they probably will do. They're used to him. They see him every week, probably every year, every do. So they probably just put it on because it's one of them things that you put on at them chuffing family party shite.
It is interesting though, watching people hear their own music,
Gaga and all that shit come on.
Hear their own music played back to them. So I don't know if you've been watching any of Rick Beato's interviews when he does it with musical artists. Yeah. Well, I've seen a couple, and I've seen where he is talking to the guitarist from Aerosmith, Joe Perry and
Brad Whitfield.
I keep forgetting his name. And I first saw it with them, and I thought at first, I don't like it. This is awkward. I don't like what he's doing. But then I thought what Rick is doing is genius. And I don't know if he knows he's doing it. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose to be clever, or if it's just a happy accident. But I think it's a genius move in a way of interviewing somebody who's a musician. He plays them their music while sat in front of them, and there's no breakaway, and you just get to watch them sort of like how they respond to it, and they just look awkward, or they don't know how to respond, and they nod away, and it looks like they're performative. But the real one, what drove it home that it was a genius move, is when he was interviewing David Gilmour. And it's a great interview because David Gilmour's very relaxed, and he's talking about his guitar bits and all essentially it seems like a lot of happy accidents for David Gilmour, which is nice because
I think he's playing a lot of it down because it wasn't sort of schemed to go that way. He just happened to go that way, so he sort of played it down a little bit.
Maybe, but
it weren't some master plan.
I just think especially when he's talking about how his hands work and stuff like that. But,
yeah.
But there's a bit where he's playing some guitar work, some Pink Floyd to him, and you can see David Gilmour like moving his mouth to the solos. His arms are tensed up in certain areas because his body is playing the music, and it's interesting watching like somebody almost convulse in a way to the song, and he doesn't know he's doing it. It's like a phantom movement. And it's awkward and it's brilliant.
And it's a piece he's played 1,000 times.
Yeah, but
he still gets off on it.
But it was. I wasn't sure if he was getting off on it. He looked awkward, but also he couldn't help.
No, he's intense.
What he was doing.
He's intense. He's in that moment with that piece of music.
Yeah, and Rick Beato is making them in a way sit with their music that we have to listen to.
The one with Aerosmith I've seen. And it's almost like a competition between Whitfield and Perry, which one's enjoying it the most, because they're both trying to be, especially Perry, is trying to be a bit nonchalant about it. But Brad Whitfield's really bobbing his head, he's getting down.
I guess they don't know what to do though.
And then Perry's he must have realised that he was enjoying it. So he's bobbing his head now. And I thought, are they doing it just because they want to show that they do like their own music, or are they really enjoying what they're listening to? It's a good thing.
I don't know how. I don't think they know how to respond. So the only thing, the safe bet is to go.
Yeah.
But while we're on the subject of them two, what is with that chair?
What chair? Oh yeah,
Whitfield's chair. It's like a big wooden driftwood chair.
Yeah. It's almost like a Game of Thrones out of wood, isn't it?
On the top of it, they made a horse's head out of it with a hairpiece on.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen that.
You should have a look. It's good.
Before, no.
The Glyn John ones is good. He's in an interview with Glyn Johns, and he's a producer, and he's done stuff at Beatles, Led Zeppelin, you name it. He's actually done all the famous people, and it was quite interesting how he asked him stuff like, "Is it any different miking up for Keith Moon or miking up for John Bonham?" And he explained what he used to do. And he always used to keep things very simple, actually. Because you don't really know what Keith Moon's going to do. I don't want to spoil anything, so you go and watch the interview. But I found that one very interesting. Different mics that they use, prefer. I mean, it means nothing to me. But I just found it interesting, the technical background to it all.
It sounded like a lot of it was like learning as you go, though, because everything was changing. That landscape of music
I think
was
it
changing.
Actually is. There's a certain amount of experience obviously comes with time, because he's a bit heavy on the left foot, or he likes his snare a bit raspy. I'll just back mic off a little bit.
Wasn't it saying something about it? He was the first one to do like the room mic for drums or something, like an overhead.
Yeah,
like to get that like vibe of it.
He liked to have a overhead microphone.
Yeah,
and just do the kick drum, I think. So he caught the ambience of it rather than microphone and having a mic on every piece of kit.
Yeah.
And then mixing it down later, I suppose. I don't know.
A lot of people think that you could just walk into a room, stick a mic in the room, and then you can bash a song out and get recorded. But there's so much more to it than that.
And there's so much more about different microphones.
It's a minefield in itself.
Certain microphones to certain things. And you won't have that microphone for singing, but you'd have, that's a drum mic, best for a drum mic, and that's best for in front of a cab when you're playing a guitar, because they do certain things, they do different things. I find all that quite interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be a bit odd, I don't know, I think it's interesting.
So I'm enjoying Rick Beato's direction at the moment with his interviews.
It's just so well. I like all his programs.
You should check him out. We like to help out underdogs on this channel.
Yeah, he needs
the ones that aren't doing so well as us.
He needs as many help as he can. I think he's only got about 2 million followers.
While you're there, you might as well hit like and subscribe on us, because I think it's about
keep
5%.
us in front. Keep us in front of Rick.
5% of you lot are watching just are only subscribed. So there's a good 95% by the math. 95% of you that aren't subscribing. Treat yourself this Christmas.
Yeah.
So has any of you heard the interview /
With Slash?
No, not with Slash, interview Slash, what's come out on public this week with Ed Sheeran
No,
about his new album.
no.
So he's just finished writing and recording a new album, and it's called Eject, and it's to be released on the week after his death.
Oh,
I find that a little bit sad.
And I
it's a
thought,
bit indulgent announcing that as well.
Yeah, I don't find it sad.
I thought,
Oh, he's dying.
I thought,
He's going to die.
what's all that about?
Yeah,
You can do that without making it a
it sounds like
public statement.
it sounds.
I thought, what? I don't
There's like no class about that.
get that at all.
And I like him, but I think that's just tacky.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
just odd.
Do it, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
but like to announce you've done it, and then look at me.
Yeah. They could have said, look, this is, he finished recording this 2 weeks ago before his death, and it was due to come out next year, but because he's died, we're going to fetch it out early. All right, it might have been recorded 30 years before. But
Is he like preempting
I
the
don't
like
know.
David Bowie scenario where he sort of
what, dies next week?
Sorry?
What, as in he's going to die next week?
No, the way
I
that
just
David
thought it was
Bowie
a
released
weird
his
thing to
albums
do.
because he knew he was going to, and he did Black Star.
Haven't they found recently
They found a play or something.
a secret
haven't
project he was working on?
they? Yeah, but he was. I don't know which one, what the title is, but he did Lazarus, didn't he, as a
Play, yeah,
screenplay?
he did that. Yeah,
But it's almost like that. He's preempting his version of that.
I just thought it was weird.
It's odd.
just
I
thought
think
it's-
it's
I thought, why?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't-
I just didn't get that at all.
speaking of David Bowie,
no. Speaking of him,
Ed.
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran, he started taking a series of cameras into a studio with him now, and he films everything he does
Okay, like
to
Prince.
preempt any more legal aspects coming up.
Oh right, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
So he films everything, all that creative process that happens in there, how things might develop into a song. So it's all on film. So it's all documented, it's all dated.
I suppose it helps, doesn't it?
It does. As far as his preempting his death, I think that's not preempting his death, but I'm releasing a record when I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Tacky.
No,
Go
I
on.
just thought it was strange.
Go on. What was I saying?
Oh,
Don't know.
Who went about
Ed Sheeran to
You were on about Bowie.
Bowie?
Talking about Bowie.
Speaking of Bowie, the V&A Museum, the East. So it's a branch of the V&A Museum in London, at the
Yeah.
east side of London, I believe it is, part of university. There's a huge collection of David Bowie memorabilia, and there are 90,000 pieces to view.
90,000?
Yeah,
Is this that permanent
yeah.
display, not a temporary thing? It's a
No,
permanent
it's
one, isn't it?
but it's permanent display.
Yeah.
90,000 pieces to view, and apparently this is something that Bowie, again, in the background, was putting together for a few years. He was collating everything.
Yeah.
But it gets better.
You know, the memorabilia, is it what he's collected or is it
It's
memorabilia
things he's
of
worn,
itself?
things he's worn, is used, instruments, all
It
sorts
could
of
be
stuff.
pieces
Oh.
of paper that he's wrote on.
So it's,
Everything.
yeah, so it's memorabilia
Everything.
of himself.
Of himself.
Not what he's collected of
Fashion,
other
there'll
people.
be his paintings, there'll be things about recordings and stuff like that. But like when you go to a museum or the British Library, you can book time to have one-on-one sessions with any garment out of that collection.
Really?
So you could pick something like on the example in the interview, somebody picked a pair of shoes from an interview that he did, and they were like, "What sort of shoes are there today?" And they were like women's shoes, and they went, "Are they women's shoes?" And no, they're shoes, silly. Like just like a pair of shoes, and you can hold them.
So
You
if
can
I
spend time in
said
'em.
I'd like to spend some time with the leotard he wore in Spiders from Mars,
You could do.
do you think I could be able to get into that?
Well, no, but you can hold it and stuff like that. So my question
Why
is
would
to
you
you,
want to do that?
what piece would you want to request to be in a room with? And I know mine.
It's 12-string acoustic.
Okay, good shout. Yeah.
I'd go with that.
Mine would be, he had this leather jacket that he wore on the front cover of Heroes. A leather jacket.
Yeah.
He had that jacket for years. He wore that in the Gene Genie like video, which wasn't a video back then, but it was like a VT thing. But he had that jacket for years, and he used to go out in it, and he used to do all sorts of stuff. And I think that would be like a cool piece to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Speaking of...
What would you have, Wayne?
None.
Mm-hmm. No?
No, nothing. I wouldn't even go and look at it.
Stand outside spitting on the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as you know, I'm not interested. No interest in
You being a piano jazz bar around the corner, were you?
Yeah.
I don't like piano music. Billy, play me this one.
Yeah, no.
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 Well, that's fair enough. If you don't like, you don't like.
But there is an item that isn't in that collection. And that item is, there was an international appeal to trace the whereabouts of David Bowie's Mr. Fishman dress.
Oh, is that missing?
You know, the dress,
Yeah, the famous dress
from The Man Who Sold the World album cover. That's gone missing. And it was never found.
That's the one he went to America in, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, that's the one. But I didn't realise this until I didn't realise it's called Mr. Fishman.
Yeah, the company that made him,
dress.
Mr. Fish.
So Kate Bush has her own record label called Fish People.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I'm assuming she's just a big David Bowie fan.
I don't know. No, it's a bit of a tenuous link. I get your point, but it's
Or
a
a
bit of a
parents
tenuous
could have been
link.
fishermen.
Or they just love fish.
Yeah, it was a Mr. Fish designer
I didn't know
that
that.
designed the dress. A man dress. I think he had 2 or 3 made by him.
But one's
But
missing.
he made other pieces of clothing as well, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you won't, after out of that 90,000 piece collection, that will not be exhibited.
I've seen Wayne's wardrobe and he's got a couple.
2 of the 3.
Nice polka dot number.
No, isn't that just carp suits?
Backless.
So Oasis have come out and
Have they?
clarified that they are going to add 5 dates to their
We knew this was coming, didn't we?
tour to mark the 30th anniversary of Nebworth. And they're going to do 5 Nebworth dates.
Oh, they're going to do Nebworth?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
They said they'd never play it again.
And they said they'll never do it again. And when all this touring come out, I don't know if you can remember or not, that I said that the bloke who run Nebworth was quite confident that he could get them to do Nebworth.
Yeah. They probably already
For the
signed up dotted
30th
line at that stage.
anniversary.
Right?
They've never been bigger in America at the moment than they are now.
Yeah. Well,
They
apparently
You're right there. Yeah.
They stormed all over, haven't they?
Absolutely.
They never did that much in America. Never really did that much. They got a little bit of traction, but not much. Now,
Smashing it.
smashing it.
I think they're even bigger than what they were.
You're getting all
Yeah.
stars going to see him. You got Billie Eilish there. You've seen photos of her where she's looking gobsmacked. Like, I mean, so if you think about the show itself, there's not a lot of movement going on.
No.
There's no sitting, no dancing about.
You've got Lado up front there.
He's doing a good job.
Well, everybody's focused on him. Well, that's his job, isn't it? And that's what a frontman's job is. Look at me. I'm going to entertain. No matter about guitar solo that's going on there, I'm what you should be looking at. So when he starts doing his solo, he goes antics so that the crowd's looking at him.
There were a clip on social network of the last week or week before, and I can't remember which gig it was, but Noel was doing whatever it was on guitar, I can't remember if it was solo or just doing some rhythm work or something like that. And Liam were walking around him like that.
Yeah.
Just walking
Take
around
attention
him in a
off him.
circle, yeah.
Take attention off his
And
brother.
even Noel started laughing at Hendrik, like probably thinking, dick.
Yeah. There's something about frontmen.
Yeah.
They have to have the attention. That's their job, to be the centre of attention. And when they don't get that attention, they'll do something to get it back.
Well, I mean, what's he going to do when Noel's playing his guitar? Because he's...
Shake his tambourine.
If he hasn't got an instrument to play, what is he going to do?
Yeah.
He's got to act Larian.
But going back on what
me.
you said about all stars going out to see him as well, when they did the Rose Bowl Stadium in LA, Dave Grohl was pictured there
Well, they're big. He's big. fans.
buying bootleg merchandise from somebody outside the arena.
Wow.
That was a setup.
How do you know that?
Because I can't see him being outside of an Oasis concert.
Why?
He likes Oasis.
He did
Yeah,
likes
no,
Oasis.
yeah. I can fully imagine being at an Oasis concert,
Ah.
but he wouldn't be stood outside on the forecourt with thousands of other people being there.
Why? He's a very down-to-earth person.
Yeah, but he knows it's just a recipe for disaster for him.
Do you?
No.
Apparently his normal seat was with everybody else in gig. He didn't have a box just for Dave Grohl. He was down, paid his money, and went to watch him and stood in
In a secured area.
Because of that, if that's right,
stood-
and I
stood
don't
in
doubt
there
for a
and
minute what you're
watched-
saying is true, but
watched
then
the show
that means
from-
he didn't get to see any of that concert.
from there.
Do you
There
know
were
that
people coming up to him saying, autograph, Dave.
the
And
weirdest?
he
I
wouldn't
don't
get
know.
that outside. Neither would he buy merchandise from outside because he knows it's fake.
The
Well,
weirdest
that's what
scenario.
they were saying.
Did you believe it?
Did I believe it? What?
It might
I've
be a
no
joke.
reason not to believe it when it's in Classic Rock magazine.
Don't say it's right.
Though. It might just
Wait,
be. It might just
Why
be a
would
joke.
they
Though.
put it in then?
It's just because it makes people read it. It doesn't mean to say it's right. Just think about what you're saying, because I don't think
But
it's
ain't that
true.
slander then? By Classic Rock, aren't they liability for suing?
They're not going to take him to court for that.
Why? They're saying that he's buying dodgy stuff.
Anyway, we'll never get to the bottom of this. But the weirdest scenario that I've ever seen David Grohl in is when he rocks up at Wimbledon in a suit and his hair tied back in a ponytail.
Right?
Creepy.
Really?
Have you ever seen it?
no.
It's awful to see. It looks weird, very out of character. He's there in a suit.
I don't think I've ever seen him with his hair tied back.
Yeah,
I
it
don't think I
looks like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
Oh, no, it can't be that bad. Surely.
But worse, because at least Lawrence has got some like kink in his hair, but he's a slick back in a ponytail and his pristine suit, and he's swanning into Wimbledon. He loves Wimbledon. He goes there every year.
Well,
I don't think I've ever seen him with his hair tied back.
Well,
He's always
check out
been
Wimbledon.
Raggedy-arsed and
that reminds me of something. You know what about Joe
Down.
Perry? Did you see him at the VMAs?
Oh.
Did you see his new hairstyle?
I mean, that
His
whole
haircut.
he's had his hair cut.
You got Stephen High Five Taylor.
Tyler.
Tyler.
You must have seen Stephen from Wish.
Yeah, and he's got his hair. It's all nice and flowing locks, little bit of grey streak there, and then he's got a little bit of he's had it all trimmed away, hasn't he? Had it all trimmed. You groaned when I said that.
Yeah, I didn't like the performance. I've heard that played back with isolated vocals, and it's awful.
The Aerosmith performance.
Yeah, so they brought Yungblud on, and they shouted essentially.
I did read about that.
Ozzy's song. I'm getting sick of seeing Yungblud doing his
Changes.
topless thing, and I think on that one he looks like he was wearing Steve Tyler's coat,
Big old coat with big collar.
Yeah, that he did in.
It might have been.
That did in Armageddon. I
Yeah.
don't want to miss a thing. It looked like that coat. I'm getting really tired of Yungblud.
Well, I know what you're saying.
It's getting embarrassing.
I know what you're saying, but I want to revert back to something I said a few weeks ago when it was the Ozzy thing. I think the lad's going to explode. Not literally. In
He is.
popularity.
It's already doing it. It's just it's.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of him.
Yeah. But they did Crazy Train.
What at MTV Awards overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did Crazy Train. You got Nuno Betancourt on guitar, which were brilliant. His sound was immense. I was really impressed. He's a great player to start with. Or Nuno Bat and Ball, as I like to call him. But his sound was really big sound, and you could see he'd got a Marshall stack there. Now, whether that stack were real or whether it were just playing through some technical wizardry, but if that were real, it was mic'd up. Brilliant sound. Yeah, Crazy Train. Then they went into that song he did at Ozzy thing, Changes. And then it morphed into Mama I'm Coming Home, where Aerosmith joined them on stage. Perry playing guitar. And I didn't think I thought Tyler was a little. He weren't very animated.
No.
He was just like almost hunched over with his mate. Yungblud were very animated, but his singing was horrendous. It were very
Shouting.
What,
the lad
Yungblud singer.
He's not the world's best singer, but you don't always have to be.
Our Perry's voice.
Perry's voice, I don't know about Perry's. You mean Steve
Sorry,
Tyler?
not Perry's voice. Tyler's voice.
It were all right, but he just said very reserved. He weren't like, you know what it's like normally.
So it wasn't like he was on
No.
No.
It weren't
No.
as good as that.
Ozzy one.
No.
They were like hunched over at mic,
Yeah.
forcing it out. Yungblud was screaming a bit, but it weren't. He's
Different
not the world's best voice, but it neither did Ozzy.
No, that's true.
And on that note,
Goodbye.